These are basically just habits that I had to let go of to lose weight, and things that have just helped me become more disciplined in general. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nachy Chike. In today's video, I'm basically going to be telling you guys like a couple of habits that have helped me. Well, not a couple, like a lot. So watch this video till the end if you are on your weight loss journey. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. My channel is for all things fitness, lifestyle. Like, I'm basically going for a whole rebrand because I've just had my own glow up and my own mental glow up as well. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of that. We could do this together. Let's just get into the video. Number one that I will say is eating in bed. Like, try not to eat in your bed as much as possible because you get carried away. You're too comfortable. You're just gulping down the food, especially when you're watching like a movie or something. Like, I understand that, you know, it's very therapeutic to watch something while you're eating, but I just feel like eating in bed, there's something psychological about it that just makes you overeat. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I try to eat like on the kitchen and dining table before I come to my bedroom. This one is so controversial, but eating round the clock, if you're trying to lose weight and you've tried, like, because I've tried to lose weight, like I've been trying to lose weight for so long, guys. Like, I don't even know if I'm ready to like open up about, like, you know, things that I've gone through and like my weight and stuff like that. But in summary, I'll just say, like, I've been trying to lose weight for a very long time, and like I'm telling you, literally, like, one thing that I will say has worked for me is intermittent fasting. I saw one of my mutuals on TikTok speak about this, and I'm like, I need to talk about this. Intermittent fasting is so good, especially like if you're the kind of the person that has a routine and you like being productive throughout the day. Like, it sounds very dumb, but not everybody has time or energy to wake up in the morning and make themselves breakfast. And I noticed something: not eating round the clock has made me a more disciplined person. I get my tasks done, I have my time for my meals and stuff like that. Some people argue that breakfast is good for them. This is not discrediting anybody who likes to eat like their 6 meals in smaller portions, but I noticed that when I did that, it only made me more hungry. Like, I just couldn't do the whole have eggs for breakfast, snack 1, have lunch, snack 2, have dinner, snack 3, just like to keep myself eating the whole day. Like, basically I found that my whole day was being centered around food, and I did not like that. Like, I was already struggling with overeating, so like the whole like, oh, have only this tiny amount for breakfast, have only this tiny amount for lunch, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, I prefer volume eating and intermittent fasting, especially if you're trying to get over binge eating, because I just like I'm just speaking from personal experience. I just don't think that eating round the clock is the best for you. Like, even as a human being, it's not like, I just feel like, basically, long story short, I don't want to come and educate or like oversay what I'm not qualified to say, because I know there's gonna be some doctor out there, because I'm always seeing all these doctors on TikTok tell people, oh yeah, do. As much as you're a doctor, I strongly believe that we know our bodies best. So when I'm telling you that, if you've tried giving, like, if you struggle with the same thing that I've struggled, and you've tried like the whole eating 6 times a day, tiny portions, and it's not working for you, I really recommend that you give intermittent fasting a try, because it lessened my anxiety. Another thing that I love about intermittent fasting is that when I was trying to lose weight previously, I was always worried about my calories. Like, that's why I had to stop calorie counting. It was driving me crazy, like, calories. And one thing about calories is that once you know them, your brain can never unlearn. I learned this like literally 5 years ago. It's still stuck in my head. So like, I felt like I was being overly restrictive in certain ways just to save my calories for the other meals that I was supposed to have. What I love about intermittent fasting is because I know, like, when I volume eat, yeah, and I do portion control, there's no way I'm gonna go into a calorie surplus. So I'm not stressed about my calories, and I'm eating to my satisfaction. Like, I'm not saying I'm overeating during this time, but my plate looks sustainable. It doesn't look tiny and it's not like I'm forcing myself to have a chicken salad because I've already used up my calorie allotment, my calorie goal, or whatever. I don't know how to put it, but and it makes having a routine easier. Oh my god, intermittent fasting can also help with my productivity. I can make a whole video on intermittent fasting, which will be coming very soon. And I know the girlies asked me for a workout routine that is in the works. I literally I've just been so busy moving, studying for an exam, but you guys don't need to know that. But yeah, intermittent fasting really helped me with my concentration. It helped me with brain fog, and I didn't even realize till one of my mutuals on TikTok said this. It really does just helped me to become a more disciplined person, and it's easier to put into a routine. Thing that I will say is that I stopped calorie counting. Back to calorie counting, I stopped calorie counting, and I don't recommend anybody, in fact, like, don't learn about calories. If you can go your whole life without learning about calories, I really recommend it, because I would say calorie counting is what delayed my weight loss journey for so long. For example, I don't recommend anybody count their calories unless they're following a dietitian or a nutritionist. Let me tell you why. Because a nutritionist that is licensed with proper qualification would never put you on 700 calories a day as a grown woman or as a teenager. Like, 700 calories is not even enough for a child in a day. So a certified nutritionist or dietitian would never put somebody on a 700 calorie meal plan. Especially when you have a lot of weight to lose. Yeah, here's what's gonna happen. You will lose the weight, yeah, good and fine. You lose the weight, you get to the point where you're starving your body. Oh my god, the weight is dropping off, it's dropping off fast, you're so happy. Let's say you have like 50 kilos to lose. That's where you need to lose to get to your goal weight or to get to a healthy weight. Let's say you have 50 kilos to lose. If you do your whole 700 calories, the first 20 kg can literally come off in like literally 2 months or 3 months. If you limit your calories that much, it can literally come off so quick. And then what's going to happen is you get to a point where your body becomes so used to eating little food. Like, you need to understand that your bodies adjust, like just like adaptation basically that they teach us in science or in school. Your body is going to adjust to like whatever you're like, to whatever habit you're gonna form. Okay, so like, for example, if you've already like, okay, programmed your body to like, we're gonna be eating what, 600 calories a day, that weight will come up quick. But at some point, the 700 calories a day is not gonna cut it anymore. Let's say you still have like your remaining like 20 kilos to lose, and then like you're already eating so little, so you need to go even lower to be able to lose, or even like do more strenuous exercises while eating very little to lose even more weight. So that's why I don't recommend calorie counting unless you're doing it with the support of a dietitian, because they know how to do these things. It will put you like on a surplus. Like, I remember one time I was trying to like lose weight so bad, but there was one meal plan that I saw that was the most realistic meal plan that I saw, but it just consisted of eating so many times during the day, so that's why it did not work for me. So it was like, some days you do 2,000 calories, then you do like a cut, it'll be 100 and something calories. That's why I'm saying like it's always good to just do it with a dietitian. If I would lose weight counting calories again, that is the only way I would do it. I would do it with the guidance of a nutritionist and dietitian that would not put me on 1,200 calories. The next thing is using big plates to eat, because when you're even serving yourself food and you use a big plate, you're gonna feel like you need to fill up that plate for it to look like a plate, leading to a bigger portion of food unnecessarily. So if you're trying to, I'm not saying go and use child-sized plates to eat, but if you're definitely trying to lose weight, I definitely recommend that you don't like use a big plate to serve your portions, because that does not favor you. Another thing is not having fruit or water with your meal, whether that is before or after your meal. I really found that like having fruit and water, like, it helped me stay fuller for longer and improve my digestion, because like I said in one of my previous videos, if you watched it, I really had struggled with constipation in the past and bloating and all of that. And this one is very simple, but always like, prioritize portion control. Food is supposed to be enjoyed. There is not one specific food group that is bad for you. You just need to have it in moderation, because too much of everything is not good. Too much of protein is not good. Too much of water itself is not good. So you need to learn and prioritize portion control. And when you're prioritizing portion control, I always recommend eating your fruits and your vegetables first, and eating food that has more fiber in it first on your plate. Like I said, I will not go too deep into portion control in this video, because I would like to do it in a video where I show what I eat in examples. So it's not just like I'm talking. I like to give visual descriptions of what I'm saying when it comes to things like that. Another thing that has drastically helped me was like, eat fruits don't just drink the juice. Don't buy the juice and think you're doing, oh, this is my 1/5 a day. Juices spike your blood sugar high, like especially if you have blood sugar issues. I personally don't have blood sugar issues, but I did realize that juice has no fiber. That means it will literally go through you like water, but it's more calories, it's just more sugar, like it's just a lot. So I always recommend that you have fruit, because they're lower in calories, they're lower in sugar, they keep you fuller for longer, they're better for your skin, but like just they have more benefits in general. Fruit and fiber are so good for your gut. Another one is no heavy meals at night. No heavy meals at night. I don't have my dinner past 8 p.m. Like on days where, let's say, I haven't eaten all day and I eat at night, it's really not that deep. I don't stress about the little things, but I just try and like cultivate the habit of, okay, I need to eat before a certain time. Another thing that I had to let go of was unnecessarily snacking. You know, sometimes when you're bored and like you don't know what to do and you just feel like food is what's gonna like, you know, occupy that time or take up that space. I feel like that is a very unhealthy thing that I used to do. Like sometimes I wouldn't even be hungry, but if I was just bored all the time, like I was just eating as if food was a hobby, and it's not good for you. It's not good for your mental state. It's not good for your body. Like it's not even just like, it's not good for your brain even to attach always eating to like occupy time or pass time. It's not a good thing. So I had to let go of unnecessary snacking, because like I said, you're just eating to no avail, which is not good. Drastically, is always having fruit and water on hand. Always, like I always sleep with like a big bottle of water. I fill up my water bottle at night so that I can drink water before I go to bed and drink water first thing when I wake up in the morning. It's just always good to have water in your system when you wake up in the morning. Like I don't know, like anything, I don't know if it makes your waist smaller or clears your skin, but like it's just good to drink water in the morning. Wake up in the morning and drink water. So like sometimes when you feel a bit peckish, you're not even hungry, you just need to drink water, like for real. So generally, drastically increase your water intake. I recommend having a water bottle that you carry around with you that's not too big, because trust me, I had that 2 liter bottle. I literally had to carry it everywhere. So I don't recommend that, but I recommend, like, it's good if you want a bottle to leave at home, but I also think if you're getting that, you should get a bottle that you can carry around very frequently, because there's water everywhere. Like, yeah. And if you're even out, let's say you go to uni or something, if you're out, you're on campus, you can usually like walk into like places like, I don't know, restaurants and cafes, and they usually give you water and ice for free. So I really do recommend that. Another thing that I would recommend, another habit that has helped me lose 30 kg and keep it off, is meal prepping. Like, I know some people say they don't like meal prep because the food just doesn't taste the same if it's not the same day that you cooked it on. However, I think the solution to this is half cooking your meals. Like, there's no reason why you're prepping food like vegetables. Like, I don't believe in prepping vegetables because they'll get soggy. So if it's like a thing like stir fry, you don't need to like prep stir fry. I personally don't like prepping my vegetables. I buy frozen vegetables because they're just easier for me to maintain. They don't go bad as often. And my favorite, I literally just steam or microwave them. My favorite vegetables for weight loss, I'd said in my previous video, is broccoli. I always just steam my frozen broccoli in the microwave. Always try and have your food planned out, because that way you're more likely to eat it. One thing that I did struggle with when I was trying to lose 30 kg was that, like, I noticed that I would just eat whatever was in sight when like there was no meal prep and there was no plan. I feel like a meal prep kept me disciplined, it kept me accountable. So it's like you're looking at the food there, it's there, why won't you eat it, like that kind of thing. But I feel like when I was trying to lose weight and I was doing like, oh yeah, I don't meal prep, I feel like it was just because, like, be so realistic, like be so for real. It's unrealistic to think you're gonna cook yourself 2 to 3 meals every single day. Fresh meals every single day, especially when you're a student or you have a job. So I just feel like having things like that, it really just knowing that you have food planned out for this day or food for like the next 2 to 3 days is like major help and saves you so much time as well. Another thing that I had to let go of during my weight loss journey was dairy, cutting dairy products. I'm lactose intolerant anyway, and every single time I have dairy, like literally my skin, my stomach, my digestion is either constipation or diarrhea. There's no in between. My body just does not like dairy, like even right from childbirth, right from being a child. My mom told me that I did not like milk as a child, and as an adult I still don't enjoy milk. Like I just, yeah, no, okay. But yeah, like I think what used to get me was cheese, but funny enough, since losing weight, I don't even like cheese as much anymore. Like, I don't know why, but one thing I will say, I spoke about in one of my videos, was that after I lost weight, there's a lot of food that I don't like anymore. Like, it's so weird. Another thing that I strongly believe should be cut out of everyone's diet is sugar. Like, I'm not saying you can't enjoy your meals, but I can't believe there was genuinely a point in my life where I couldn't have oatmeal without sugar. I couldn't have yogurt without sugar. I couldn't have a beverage without sugar. I cannot believe it. Like, when I tell you, when you cut sugar, your body gets way less used to it. Like, there's so many desserts that I used to be able to eat now, but they're just too sweet for me, and it's just not enjoyable when it's too sweet. So I would say sugar likes to feed on I don't even know how to put this thing. Like, I don't want to go too technical into like the scientific explanations because I know all of this stuff. I don't want to bore you with it, but long story short, sugar isn't good for like you. Basically, long story short, it creates cravings, it does not satisfy you, spikes your blood sugar up and down, it has a high glycemic index. There's just so many reasons why you should not be adding powdered sugar or like granulated sugar to your meals. If it's baked and you're like treating yourself to like a dessert, that's calm, like that's fine. But one thing that I really had to let go of was like putting sugar in like oatmeal and stuff like that. It's hard at first, but trust me, when you let go, you won't even crave it anymore. Like, literally, there'll be sugar in my cupboard and I don't literally whip it out unless I want to bake something. Another habit is, I said, thank God I'm lazy. Like, the fact that I'm lazy towards cooking has actually helped me so much on my weight loss journey. So, right, cool. Before, I like to fry every single thing. I want to fry my chicken, I want to fry this, I want to fry my chips, I want to fry everything. Invest in an air fryer or just use your oven. Yeah, frying is not good for you. Oil has no nutritional value, literally none. Like, oil, there's nothing vegetable oil is gonna do for your body. Like, I've never read any article, personally, I've never read any article where they're like, oh yeah, vegetable oil is so good for you, sunflower oil is so good for you. Oil is not good. And quite frankly, like, you be thinking, oh, this food tastes so different. Your food literally does not taste drastically different without oil. So I will say, like, another thing that I would recommend is cutting out oil, not cutting out oil, but barely using oil in your cooking, because oil has so much calories, it has no nutritional value. Personally, another reason why I was forced to cut oil, because like, I have really acne prone skin, so when I eat like loads of fried food, my body does not like that, and that automatically and immediately reflects. Like, it doesn't even take time. As you can see, like, I've even been breaking out because I went on a trip and I was just like, you know, enjoying myself, eating, had fried food here and there. I'm paying for it at the moment. So yeah, I think that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Let me know if you guys would love to see more of these videos, because I will not lie, like, how I discovered my love for creating this type of content is still shocking me. Like, I had no idea like it would occur so naturally to me, and I had no idea that this is even the direction I'll be taking my YouTube channel is. But I'm glad for the journey, and I'm so happy that the comments I got on my last video, I appreciate every single one of you. But thank you so much, and I hope this video helps you. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also like let me know. I will answer any questions. Like, I don't even care if you even probably want like one-on-one coaching. I will probably try and set that up. I won't charge you for now, but like 1, 2, 3 people, if you want help, always DM me on Instagram, I'll answer. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Comment down below what you think you want me to talk about more, because there's just so much to talk about. And no, my channel is not going to be limited to just weight loss. There's also like a lot of things. Like, I've grown so much as a person in the past 1 year that I can't wait to like share with you guys like my glow up series. But yeah, let me just get myself together, let me just get myself back into a routine. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys.